When you think of Africa's biggest country, Algeria probably isn't the first name that comes to mind, yet it's the continent's largest nation, massive, mysterious, and often overlooked. Today, we're uncovering 12 surprising facts about Algeria that will completely change how you see this North African giant. Algeria isn't just Africa's largest country, it's a true giant on the world stage, a nation whose sheer size often surprises people who only know it by name. Stretching from the sparkling blue waters of the Mediterranean Sea in the north all the way down to the endless sands of the Sahara Desert. In the south, Algeria is a land of remarkable scale and contrast. In fact, it's the 10th largest country in the world, covering nearly 2.4 million square kilometers. That's an area so vast, it's hard to truly imagine unless you see it on a map. Algeria dominates the northern part of Africa, its borders stretching across a huge swath of the continent. To put it in perspective, you could fit the entire United Kingdom inside Algeria, not just once, but 10 times over. That's how immense this country really is. Its landmass dwarfs many nations that are household names. Algeria is even bigger than Mexico, Indonesia, and most of Western Europe combined. Imagine traveling from one end to the other. It would take days, crossing through regions that feel like entirely different worlds. Its borders touch 6 different countries: Tunisia, Libya, Niger, Mali, Mauritania, and Morocco. This makes Algeria a true crossroads connecting North Africa to the Mediterranean and deep into the heart of the Sahara. The north of Algeria feels distinctly Mediterranean, with mild winters and warm summers, while the south plunges into the vast arid expanse of the Sahara, where temperatures soar and the landscape is shaped by wind and sand. This incredible vastness means Algeria is a land of extremes: lush green coastlines, endless golden desert, rugged mountains, and everything in between. The diversity of its landscapes is matched only by the diversity of its people. Algeria isn't just a country, it's almost like a subcontinent, with landscapes and cultures as varied as its size. From bustling cities to remote desert villages, every region has its own unique story and traditions. To truly understand Algeria, you have to grasp its immense scale. It's the first step in appreciating the rich tapestry of history, culture, and geography that makes this country so fascinating. Here's a jaw-dropper. Imagine trading the cost of a brand new PlayStation 5 for an entire month of comfortable living. Sounds impossible, right? But in Algeria, this is actually a reality for many people. You can live comfortably in Algeria for about $400 a month. That's not just scraping by, it's enough for a decent lifestyle, with a nice apartment, good food, and even a few luxuries thrown in. That $400 covers your rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation, basically all your essentials. To put it in perspective, that's less than what you'd spend in just a week living in cities like New York or London, where rent alone can eat up your entire budget. A city center apartment in Algiers can cost as little as $150 a month, and we're talking about a place right in the heart of the action, not some far-off suburb. Local markets are everywhere, overflowing with fresh produce and affordable ingredients, so you can eat well without breaking the bank. Street food and cafes are also budget-friendly, making dining out a regular treat. Public transport is modern, reliable, and costs just a few dollars a month, making it easy to get around the city without needing a car or worrying about expensive taxis. For digital nomads, remote workers, or retirees, Algeria offers an incredible quality of life for a fraction of what you'd pay in the West. You get more space, more sunshine, and a slower pace of life. The catch? Local wages are low, so this lifestyle is best for those earning in dollars or euros. But if you're paid in foreign currency, your money goes a long, long way here. For many, it's a level of financial freedom and peace of mind that most people can only dream about, proof that sometimes, the best deals are found far from home. Algeria's Mediterranean coastline stretches over 1,600 kilometers, longer than Croatia's, and it's a true hidden gem for travelers. The scenery is just as stunning. Think turquoise waters, golden beaches, and endless sunshine. Plus, there are historic port cities like Oran and Annaba. Unlike crowded European hotspots, Algeria's beaches are pristine and uncrowded. The climate is classic Mediterranean, hot summers, mild winters, and lush hillsides. Here, you can explore ancient Roman ruins by the sea, feast on fresh seafood, and relax on tranquil shores. Algeria is both a desert mystery and a Mediterranean paradise, waiting to be discovered. Over 80% of Algeria is covered by the Sahara, the real, raw desert. This is not just a place on a map, but a world of extremes where the sun blazes by day and the stars dazzle by night. Here the landscape stretches beyond the horizon, a sea of sand and stone that has shaped the lives and legends of those who call it home. But it's not just endless sand. The Sahara in Algeria is a land of surprising diversity, with shifting dunes, rugged plateaus, and even pockets of green where life clings on against all odds. The Algerian Sahara is a tapestry of dunes, gravel plains, and dramatic mountains like the Hogger. These ancient peaks rise from the desert floor, their jagged silhouettes telling stories of time and endurance. The landscape is ever-changing, sculpted by wind and weather into breathtaking forms. The Tuareg, known as the Blue People, have thrived here for centuries, living in harmony with the desert. Their deep knowledge of the land, their traditions, and their resilience are woven into the very fabric of the Sahara. They are the guardians of ancient routes and keepers of stories passed down through generations. A journey here means camel treks across golden dunes, nights spent under a sky ablaze with stars, and the discovery of hidden oases that shimmer like jewels in the vast emptiness. Each experience is a step back in time, a chance to connect with nature and tradition. The silence and scale are humbling. This is the soul of Algeria. Standing alone in this immense wilderness, you feel the power and peace of the desert, a reminder of nature's grandeur and mystery. The Sahara isn't empty. It's alive with culture, history, and breathtaking beauty. From ancient rock art etched into stone to vibrant communities that celebrate their heritage, the desert pulses with life and memory. For adventurers, it's an experience like no other. Whether you're trekking across the sands, riding camels, or exploring by 4x4, the Algerian Sahara promises discovery, challenge, and awe at every turn. The desert shapes Algeria's identity in every way. It is a source of pride, inspiration, and wonder, a place where the past and present meet, and where the spirit of Algeria shines brightest. Algeria's economy runs on oil and natural gas, making it a major energy player in Africa and beyond. Oil discoveries in the 1950s transformed Algeria from an agricultural nation to an energy powerhouse. This wealth funds highways, hospitals, and the subsidies that keep living costs low. But reliance on hydrocarbons is risky. When prices drop, so does the economy. That's why Algeria is pushing to diversify into tourism, agriculture, and tech. As a key gas supplier to Europe, Algeria holds real geopolitical clout. It's a quiet giant, shaping global energy from the heart of the Sahara. The Casbah of Algiers is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a maze of narrow streets, whitewashed houses, and hidden courtyards. It's a masterpiece of Arab-Berber architecture and the heart of the city for centuries. During the War for Independence, its labyrinthine alleys became a stronghold for resistance fighters. Today, it's alive with artisans, bakeries, and a unique community spirit. Restoration efforts are reviving its faded glory. To wander the Casbah is to step into Algeria's living history. Algeria's culture is a rich blend of Arab, Berber, and French influences. The Berbers, or Amazigh, are North Africa's indigenous people, while Arab culture arrived in the 7th century. French colonial rule left its mark on language, architecture, and cuisine. Baguettes and pastries are everywhere. Arabic and Tamazight are both official languages, but French is widely spoken in cities. This mix creates a society that's both deeply rooted and globally connected. Algerians often switch between languages in a single conversation. It's a culture constantly reinventing itself. Algeria is one of the world's youngest countries. About 70% of its 44 million people are under 30. This youth drives a vibrant music, art, and tech scene, blending tradition with modernity. Cafes, universities, and city streets pulse with energy and ambition. But youth unemployment is a major challenge, fueling calls for change. The future of Algeria depends on harnessing this talent and energy. The young are not just the future, they're the present. Algeria's next chapter will be written by its youth. Couscous is Algeria's national dish and a symbol of family and celebration. Recognized by UNESCO, it's more than food. It's a ritual, especially at Friday lunch. Steamed semolina is served with rich stews, vegetables, and sometimes lamb or chicken. Families gather around a communal platter, sharing stories and tradition. There are countless regional and family variations, including sweet versions like sefa. To share couscous is to be welcomed into the heart of Algerian culture. It's a taste of home, history, and hospitality. Deep in the Sahara, Tassili Nadjer is an open-air gallery of prehistoric art. Over 15,000 paintings and engravings. These works, some 12,000 years old, show a Sahara that was once green and full of life. You'll see elephants, giraffes, and ancient rituals painted on stone. The art chronicles climate change and human migration over millennia. Reaching Tassili is an adventure, but the reward is a spiritual connection to humanity's deep past. It's a visual history book in the heart of the desert. Few places on Earth offer such a window into ancient life. Algeria's relationship with alcohol is complex, shaped by Islamic values and colonial history. Alcohol is legal but restricted, sold only in licensed venues and rarely seen in public. Most Algerians abstain, and offering a drink can be a social misstep. Yet, Algeria still produces wine, a legacy of French rule. In big cities you'll find discreet bars and a niche drinking culture. For visitors, respect and discretion are key. In Algeria, social norms often matter more than laws. Algiers, the capital, is known as Algiers the White for its dazzling white buildings cascading down to the Mediterranean. The whitewash reflects the sun, keeping homes cool and brightening the city's narrow streets. French colonial and Ottoman architecture blend seamlessly, unified by this brilliant color. Parks, gardens, and the deep blue bay complete the city's iconic look. Algiers is both North African and Southern European, a city of light, beauty, and optimism. Its white skyline is a symbol of Algeria's unique identity. So, which fact about Algeria surprised you most? The $400 cost of living the vast Sahara or something else? Algeria is a land of contrasts. You can ski in the mountains and ride camels in the desert in the same week. Its young population, ancient art, and stunning coastlines make it a destination worth discovering. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey, like, subscribe, and check out our other videos. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.